Welcome everybody. We are at Campo Verde High School out here in Gilbert, Arizona, and we have an amazing game tonight between Campo Verde and Highland High School. The atmosphere is amazing out here tonight as it is a homecoming game here at Campo Verde. It's going to be a great game tonight. My name is Kavish Siddhartha, and my partner on the commentary is Roberto Astorga. So Roberto, what are your thoughts coming into this game on both teams? What are we going to see tonight?
Yeah, hi Kavish. Campo Verde High School, they come into the game with a 2-1 record after a win last week. They're the 35th ranked team according to Max Preps. And Highland, the visitor, they come into the season 3-0. Last week they won in Bakersfield, California against Frontier High School 50-21 and are the third ranked team by Max Preps.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game tonight. I mean, obviously Highland's ranked number 3, like you said, so they're most likely favored. But it's anyone's guess as who's going to win tonight. The crowd out here is looking phenomenal. I mean, I can't even see a missing seat out here in the Campo Verde stands, but it's going to be a great game. And also a notable thing to mention: one of Highland's receivers, Jalen Cross, is actually injured this game, so that could be a big impact for this game, don't you think, Roberto?
Yeah, he was the leading receiver for the Highland Hawks, and it's going to be definitely a big loss.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a great game. We have the coin toss up ahead, and we'll be right back when they're going to kick off. Thank you.
What's good, people of the Lone Star State? I'm Quentin Presley from Arizona State University, and you're watching the Varsity Sports Show. Today, I'll be previewing Texas Southern University's game against the Lamar Cardinals this Saturday. TSU is coming off of a very tough loss against Rice University 69-7 2 weeks ago. Now, since Rice isn't a part of the SWAC conference, this means the Tigers are still ahead of their pack with a record.
And we're back at the action. Coyotes are about to kick off. Received by Highland Prep. Good return up to the 35-yard line. And the Highland offense is coming on the field. They're led by their quarterback, Kalen Fisher, who's had a good start to the season with 5 total touchdowns. Two receivers out for Highland. And it's a run up the middle for about 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah, good gap by the offensive line of Highland right there for opening the space for Allen to run.
And that is Cash Allen at running back. And it looks like the Hawks are running a little quick offense here as Allen has space. And he gets the first down. Roberto, what can you tell us about Cash Allen? He's a primary ball carrier for the Hawks.
Yeah, last game he had 174 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. So he's giving us some highlights of what he can do.
Third run up the middle. And a great run again by Cash Allen.
Yeah, he evaded 2 tackers on the way to a pretty significant gain right there.
Yeah, great gain. 3 straight runs up the middle by the Hawks.
Hawks showing that they're not afraid to run the ball.
Hawks lined up. Got three receivers to the left. And a little RPO up the middle and a catch by number 14, Gavin Priest. First throw of the game there by Kalen Fisher.
Yeah, great decision of Fisher to throw that ball right there.
Looks like the Hawks are running a pretty quick offense here on their first drive. Getting set again. And it's a run to the outside by number 22, who is just inside the 5-yard line. That is Cruz Cullimore with the carry.
Tough runs by the Hawks' running backs.
Yeah, you have to wonder if Campo Verde was ready for Highland to start on offense this fast, and another touchdown there. Gavin Priest again, and a quick and efficient drive there by the Hawks.
That was a very fast drive. I don't think the Coyotes were ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but a great possession nonetheless. Only taking a few minutes off the clock, still 10:30 here in the first quarter as the Hawks get their first score of the game. And kicking the extra point for the Hawks is number 33, Caden Leonard.
Highland with the extra point attempt.
Straight through the uprights for Leonard.
With the kick.
Quick 7-0 start by the Hawks here. Let's see how Campo Verde is going to respond.
That was fast. That was efficient. That was a perfect first drive for the Hawks.
Yeah, it really did look like Campo Verde was not ready for all those quick runs. I mean, the Hawks had 3 straight runs up the middle to start the game, and they're all pretty significant gains, and that really was opening up the pass game for them as well. Hawks about to kick off.
Kate Leonard is kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, so as we're about to see the Campo Verde offense for the first time, could you tell us a little bit about their offense? I know their running back, Blackburn's been one of their best players carrying the ball for them.
Yeah, he had 62 yards last game and a touchdown. Quarterback Trayson Shahan's also had a good game last week. 209 yards passing and a TD.
Yeah, let's see if they can get these guys involved this game. Touchback for the Coyotes.
From their own 20-yard line on that touchback.
They'll start the ball at their own 20-yard line. Few receivers out for the Coyotes. Quick pass to the left, but dropped. Like the aggression there from Campo Verde. Obviously not their best possession on defense there. Allowing 7 points, so it looks like they want to, match that intensity.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate drop by number 11, Carter Haygood.
Yeah, Haygood's one of their best wide receivers. Couldn't make the play there, but good chance we'll be seeing him a lot more this game.
Yeah, last game he had 45 yards. It was the leading receiver for the Coyotes.
Four wide. Pressure up the middle, and it looks like the QB evades. And he is close to a first down if he doesn't already have it. Great run there by Trayson Shahan. He was feeling some pressure there, but he did a great job feeling the pocket presence and made the right decision taking off.
Yeah, he did a good job extending the play, getting positive yardage for his team.
First down for the Coyotes. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Quick pass out wide, and a solid gain for number 15, Wyatt Rao.
That was a good play design to get him in space. Good and tough running at the end of that catch.
Haven't seen a lot of running here for the Coyotes, but it's working well for them so far.
They are committed to the pass game so far in the game.
Back-to-back first downs. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Shahan handing it off to number 31, Rusty Bingham for the carry. Looks like a minimal gain.
That's Rusty Bingham with the carry.
First run of the game for the Coyotes. Didn't gain a whole lot of yards, but shows they're not scared to run the ball.
Yeah, interesting play call. Looks like a little jet sweep there for about 2 yards as we have 2nd and 8 at the 42. Shotgun for Shahan. And looks like some movement at the line. Let's see who jumped first.
The defensive line of the Hawks a little bit too eager that time.
Yeah, looks like offside on the Hawks there, and it's going to be a 2nd and short, 2nd and 3 here for the Coyotes. Run up the middle, and it's close to a first down for number 5, Bobby Blackburn, who I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of this game.
Blackburn with the carry.
Yeah, he had a tough run up the middle. Had a great game last week. We're going to see a lot of him today.
3rd and 1 for the Coyotes. Coming up on 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball at the 49-yard line. Three receivers to the right. And a quick pass to number 11. Looks like Carter Haygood with the catch. Let's see if they give him the first down.
Carter Haygood with the reception.
Yeah,
And
Haygood has his second catch of the game. Great play call and great play calling on this first drive for the Coyotes.
yeah, he really fought for that first down there, and the chains are moving. Yeah, I like that play call there. You know, if you're gonna do a quick pass on 3rd and short, you want to get the ball out of the QB's hands as fast as possible, and it worked well there for the Coyotes. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. And it's a handoff to Blackburn, but he stopped at the line. Good run defense there by the Hawks.
Yeah, that defensive line of the Hawks blew up that play for a no gain for the Coyotes.
2nd and 10 at the 50. Shahan back to throw. He's feeling pressure. He's running out of the pocket. And he gets around the defender for a big gain. Great run there by Trayson Shahan.
Yeah, great job extending the play. Looked like he was gonna get sacked twice probably right there. Good job at extending the play using his legs. Second time he's done it this drive.
Yeah, I was just going to note that. 2nd time this drive, something we may see a little bit more. He's got some wheels on him. Another first down here for Campo Verde. It is 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 35-yard line. Shannon shotgun, and it's a little jet toss out to the right to number 15, Wyatt Rao.
Yeah, number 2 on the Hawks definitely blew up that play. But I'm liking the play calling here by the Coyotes. A lot of different plays being.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of motion here to begin the game for the Coyotes. Whether it's a jet sweep, a little jet touch pass there, looking to get the ball out of the hands pretty quick. 2nd and 10. And there's pressure again. And looks like the Hawks got to him there, but he fell forward, so it might have actually been a gain there. Let's see.
With a short carry.
Yeah, great pursuit by 27 Jackson Peel. I think it was a gain, but it was still a great defensive play.
Yeah, they're calling it a 2-yard gain, and we have 3rd and 8 here for the Coyotes on 33-yard line. It's 3 receivers out to the right. Shahan back to throw, and it's a fight for the football. Let's see who has it. They're calling it a catch for Campo Verde. Great fight for the football there.
Yeah, wire route. We've seen a lot of him in this first drive. He ripped the ball away. It looked like an interception. Going to be a positive and a first down for the Coyotes.
That's a huge play for them. They go from, a turnover to, a first down. So big play there.
They continue their drive.
Yeah, we've seen Wyatt Rao and Carter Haygood get a few touches on this drive here. Looks like they're going to be going to them. 2 receivers out to the left. And a handoff to the right, which is stopped. Great defense there by number 20 on the Hawks, Grayson Sparks.
Number 3, also the outside linebacker for the Hawks, came in there to stop that run.
We haven't seen too much success for the Coyotes, running the ball on their opening drive, but, their QB's been able to get out of the pocket and make something happen. Let's see what they can do. It was a 3-yard loss there on the play, 2nd and 13 on the 28. Another run up the middle. Short gain there. It's going to be a 3rd and long.
Great run defense again by the Hawks. It looked like a hole was there for the running back, but it closed quickly.
Yeah, these holes are closing quick. They're not making it easy for Campo Verde.
26 yards on it.
The running game hasn't been as successful as the passing game in this first drive for the Coyotes.
Yeah, something interesting to note for sure. Third and 11 here. Receiver in motion for the Coyotes. And it's bootleg out to the left, and they're going deep, but nobody is in the area. And it's going to be the first 4th down of the game for Campo Verde.
Yeah, Shahan had pressure in his face right there, and I think a little bit of miscommunication to what the route was supposed to be. Throws it to the back of the end zone when nobody was there.
And it looks like the kicking unit's coming out for the Coyotes. Successful drive there for them, but, obviously they're going to be, hunting for touchdowns, but, a lot to like on that possession there for sure.
Yeah, they definitely moved the ball pretty well.
And it looks like the kicker is number 32, Mason Brogan. Ooh, nearly blocked there. And it is to the left, unsuccessful there. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it's against the Hawks. That would be pretty brutal for them on 4th down. And it's a Coyote first down here. Looks like there was a roughing the kicker there, Roberto. Were you able to see what happened?
Yeah, they were a little too eager in blocking that field goal. It ended up costing them big.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the Hawks because they were pretty close. But I guess that's what the flag was about, and a new first down. Pretty fortunate for them too. The kick wasn't, kicked. It didn't go through the uprights, and now it's a 1st and 10 at the opponent's 11-yard line. So they're knocking on the door of equalizing in this game. Back to pass, and it is incomplete. A near touchdown there. Great read by Shahan. And it looks like he was targeting number 17, Easton Bakutis.
Yeah, great play from number 2 on the Hawks, Cade Cullimore.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty open touchdown, but he closed that gap pretty quick. Was able to cause the incompletion. 2nd and 10 here. Three receivers to the left. Shannon back to center, and it is a run, little outside run there by number 5, Bobby Blackburn.
For yards there.
Solid gain there by Blackburn.
With the carry.
Yeah, tough running by Blackburn right there. He didn't have a lot of space, but made something out of nothing.
Yeah, even though they haven't been having a ton of success on the ground, it's pretty evident that the Coyotes want to make that a focus. They want to keep pushing on that. See if they can break down the Hawks' run defense here.
Yeah, Blackburn is one of their key players, and they're trying to get him involved as much as they can.
Yeah. Long drive here for the Coyotes, coming down on almost 2:30 left in the first quarter. As it's a 3rd and 4. Fake handoff. And the QB gets tackled there, but he gets the ball away. Tackled by number 0, Rhett Yetter, excuse me. One of the best players on defense for the Hawks.
Yeah, he's their leading tackler. Shahan, I think he slipped, and the pressure by Yetter didn't let him throw a good ball right there.
Good job of the QB, throwing it away. Doesn't want to take a sack there in that position. And we'll see another field goal here.
Nathan Brogan with the attempt.
Mason Brogan with the attempt here. And this time it's through the uprights.
Yeah, good hold, good kick right there to put 3 on the board for the Coyotes.
Yeah, solid possession here for that Coyotes. Nearly taking off, close to 10 minutes on clock here. And the fireworks are out here and the fans are happy. Looks like we're going to have a great game here tonight. Both teams scoring on their opening possession. Hawks are up 7-3 with 2:30 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Coyotes moved the ball pretty well, and they kept the Hamilton offense off the field.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments Highland makes on defense. They were good against the run, but, they weren't able to stop a few of the pass plays. But, at the end of the day, good red zone defense. Only held them to 3. Campo Verde to kick off here.
Deutsch with the kick. It's away.
It's a short kick. And Highland gets it up to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, short kick and a good run by number 28 on Highland. That was Peyton Gill.
Let's see if Campo can slow down the Highland offense on their second possession. Their first drive of the game, they were marching down the field. They were looking pretty efficient out here. So let's see what Highland can do on their second possession. 3 receivers to the right. 1st and 10 on the 38. And it is a run up the middle for a solid gain there. About 6-ish yards by number 22. And another quick offensive set. And pushed for the first down.
The Highland offensive line is really making large gaps for their running backs.
Yeah, good running there by Cruz Cullimore. Back-to-back carries. Highland at nearly the 50-yard line. Play action pass. And they're going deep, but it is out of bounds there.
Yeah, good throw by Kalen Fisher. Didn't see anything open, threw it away.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed from Highland, it looks like they're going to, they've been going with a few back-to-back run plays. And, just when Campo thinks they're about to run it again, maybe run a few play action, quick throwing plays, which was very successful on their first drive. Something to note as the game keeps going forward.
Yeah, they started with Cash Allen at running back. Right now, it's been Cruz Cullimore this drive.
And it is 2nd and 10 on the 49-yard line for the Hawks. Fisher back to throw. He's getting pressured, moving out to his right. And looks to be a solid pickup, but there is a flag on the play here. maybe coming back. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like it could be holding on number 71 on Highland.
Yeah.
That'll be the backfield. That's a hold
Yep.
against Highland.
Good call there, Roberto. Hold on the offense. And the Hawks are going to be pushed back.
Costly penalty because Fisher had a substantial gain right there.
Yeah. Those are the ones that, are our killers. It turns into a 3rd and short, and now it's going to be 2nd and long here.
All the way back to their own 39-yard line here.
2nd and 20 on their own 39-yard line. So costly penalty there. Let's see if the Hawks can make up for it.
Yeah, the Coyote defense standing up this drive.
Fisher back to throw. Got good protection, and he's going long. And it is just long there. Nearly a catch there by number 84. Max Brown was the target there.
Yeah, he had a good pocket right there, Fisher. A good throw, just a little too far out.
That was also pretty good defense and pass defense there by Campo Verde. That throw was nearly in a perfect position for Brown to make a play there. But that was fortunate for them as it's now 3rd and 20.
Yeah, good job by the safety and cornerbacks of the Coyotes.
Coyotes have definitely come to play here on their 2nd drive of the game, getting more acclimated to the speed of Highland's offense. Empty set here for the Hawks. Fisher back to throw. He's getting pressured. And, incomplete pass there, forcing a 4th down. Great defensive drive there by Campo Verde. What were your thoughts on, what they were doing best on defense?
Yeah, I think they had good pressure, and then their cornerbacks and safeties were really on their man.
Yeah.
That was a targeted Doherty on Highland, and he couldn't get open.
Yeah, one thing that's tough for Highland is, it looks like they're running a lot on their earlier downs, and that set them up well. They've had a lot of 2nd and 3rd and short. But if that running game's not working, then they're gonna have to make up for it on passing the ball. Punt here by Highland, and a fair catch. Fielded by number 17, Easton Bakutis.
Yeah, Highland couldn't really run the ball at 3 and 20, and it showed dividends for the Coyotes who were able to get them off the field.
Campo Verde about to come out here, see if they can get some more points on the board. About 1:19 left in the 1st quarter here.
Yeah, in that first drive, they were really able to move the ball. We'll look to see what they can do in the 2nd drive.
Empty set here for the Coyotes. Number 23 in motion in the backfield. And another jet sweep to the left for solid gain there. Look to be number 31, Rusty Bingham.
Tough running, gets him 3 yards.
Yeah, the Coyotes are really insisting on their running game to the side, in motions and in sweeps.
Yeah, that's one thing Highland's really gonna have to look out for. It looks like their defense is gonna have to be prepped to move sideline to sideline. Gain of 3 there on the play as we have a 2nd and 7 on the 30-yard line. Run up the middle, but great run defense there by Highland. One of the players on the stop there by number 26, Carter Cawthon.
Yeah, great pursuit from Cawthon. Stop that run play.
And 3rd and 7 here again for the Coyotes on their 30-yard line. About 20 seconds or so, count down to the end of the 1st quarter.
They converted a lot of 3rd downs in their last drive. We'll see if they can do it right here.
Yeah, that's something that's going to be key if they want to take down the number 3 team in Arizona. And it looks like they're going to let the clock run out to end the 1st quarter. We've had a lot of action here in the 1st quarter, Roberto. I think we got a great game ahead of us. We'll be right back with you. Go to our field correspondent Stella's interview with the Campo Verde head coach.
I'm Stella Tai, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. Joined by me is the head coach of the Campo Verde, Ryan Freeman. Coach, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
So, Coach, you guys are on a two-game winning streak. So, which part of the game do you feel your players have been doing a great job?
Our team has done a really good job of sticking together. We've had 2 tight games against Millennium and Post and Butte, and they just keep coming back from adversity.
Highland High School has strong offensive power. So, what's the plan tonight to contain them defensively?
It comes down to communication and working together as a group. Highland's a great program. They have a lot of really good football players over there, so we've got to play as a team to have a chance.
It's the homecoming night tonight. So what does that mean for you, for your players, and for the team?
And we're back, and it looks like an interception here for Highland, coming back from the interview there. Number 21, Spencer Heath with the interception. Great play there by Highland. That's a tough play there for Campo Verde. They had we're getting some momentum on offense, and that was a rough one right off the hands of the receiver. Those are the ones, you want to correct during practice and, get on the same page, QB and wide receiver.
Just a bit high, the throw, and then it tipped off of his receiver, and Spencer Heath with a great catch for the interception.
And now the Hawks are set up in good position, 1st and 10 on the opponent's 37-yard line. And play action pass here by Fisher. And wide open is number 84 with the catch as he's tackled out of bounds. That is Max Brown, who they tried to target earlier on the deep ball at the end of the first quarter, but they were able to get the ball to him there.
Yeah, what a great play design to get Max Brown open, and what a good throw by Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher's a big QB, 6'5", 228. He's got all the intangibles to make it happen. Let's see if he can get the passing game going here for the Hawks. Second run up the middle for number 22, Cruz Cullimore. Solid gain there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Cullimore, and he's doing a good job filling in at that running back position.
Yeah, we might have seen a little more Cullimore than we've seen of their main running back, Cash Allen here.
Yeah, Cash Allen, I believe he was only there for the first drive.
And also something interesting to note, one of the Hawks' best receivers, Jalen Cross, is actually injured coming into this game. Averaged 48 receiving yards per game coming into this game. But he is out, so let's see if the Hawks can make something happen without him. Receiver in motion. 1st and goal here, and it looks like there is some movement up front. And it's like a delay of game penalty pushing the Hawks back.
I'll take them back 5 yards.
1st and goal here at the 11-yard line.
From the 11.
Yeah, it's a costly penalty, especially on the goal line.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate for them. Hand off up the middle for a good gain, and it is a touchdown. Great run there by number 22, Cruz Cullimore. It was a close one there. It was either going to be at the 1-yard line, but he fought his way into the end zone. Great play there.
Yeah, what a great run. Great blocking by the O-line, and just a great run extending to break the goal line.
Yeah, very determined as the Hawks get their 2nd touchdown of the game. And their kicker, Caden Leonard, attempting the extra point here. And it is through the uprights. So Highland convert on the turnover by Campo Verde, something I'm sure, the Coyotes are going to be, pretty upset about. But, fresh possession here and plenty of time left in this game.
Yeah, definitely a costly turnover, especially to give up 7 points to Highland.
Yeah, Highland's offense is so lethal. You really don't want to, give them short field to be able to work.
Yeah, their defense did the job stopping them in their second drive, but right there up against the goal line, it's tough.
And the Hawks are about to kick off.
That's a fun fact.
Caden Leonard to kick off here. Hawks are up 14-3 with 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Kickoff is away. Campo's going to bring it out, but they're stopped just shy of the 20-yard line.
Kick is fielded by Carter Haygood up to
Carter Haygood with the return.
19-yard line.
Yeah, and what a tackle by Crew Lunt. A great hit on the runner.
I love a great special teams play.
Yeah, the Coyotes this drive, they're going to want to put some points up on the board. They don't want to fall too behind to Highland.
Yeah.
And they're potent offense.
I think this is going to be a crucial possession for them. Being down by 11, not that big of a deal, but they're going to want to get some points on the board to threaten Highland once they get the ball. 3 receivers to the left, 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line. Quick pass, and another drop here. We've seen that a few times. That's Carter Haygood again. I believe that was what happened on the first play of the game here for the Coyotes.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate drop, a good throw, but they're definitely targeting Haygood.
Yeah, he's made some good plays this game, so I'm sure he's going to be beating himself up about these catches. And it's a run up the middle here, but great run defense by Highland there. Looks like number 26, Carter Cawthon, was there on the play again. And very quickly, the Coyotes are faced with 3rd and long.
Yeah, Cawthon and Yetter, definitely two key players on this defense.
Yeah. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 at the 20-yard line. Let's see what the Coyotes can dial up here. Ooh, quick pass there. Oh, nearly intercepted there by number 10 on Highland. Crew Lunt made a good play on special teams earlier. Yeah, quarterback Chasen Shahan's gonna have to be careful with those throws. Looks like he almost didn't see the receiver or the cornerback there.
Nearly an interception. He was targeting Wyatt Rao, who's been definitely a good wide receiver this game. Has some good plays in the first drive.
And Campo Verde is going to punt the ball.
It's an unfortunate end to their drive. Definitely wanted to put up some points. Now their defense trying to stop the Highland offense.
And it looks like a stoppage in play here. Looks to be a timeout here for the Coyotes, I believe. So, obviously that drive didn't go how they wanted it to, Roberto, but, I'm assuming, what do you think they need to do next time they get the ball? What do you think's been working for them?
A lot of their plays have been in motion, and that's really worked for them, getting the ball quickly out. The plays where Shahan holds the ball longer usually don't work as well for their offense, so definitely getting the ball out quicker.
Yeah, I agree. Shahan's also had some good running plays this game so far. So, hopefully, we might see some QB design run plays. Maybe they want to get him out of the pocket a little bit.
Yeah, but definitely keep the ball in the hands of Shahan.
Campo Verde about to punt the football. And it's a good punt received by number 8, Anthony Martin, who's made a great return, getting past players and breaking tackles as he gets past the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great punt, and then an even better return by Highland.
Yeah, great football there. I'm sure Anthony was a little caught off guard there by the punt, but he made a great play happen there. And a second consecutive drive in which the Hawks are set up, good field position, less than 50 yards to go for a touchdown.
Yeah, this is definitely something the Coyotes do not want, giving the Hawks good field position.
Yeah. I mean, Highland's ranked number 3 in, the state for a reason. They're great on offense. Really don't want to make too many mistakes around them. They have the ball 1st and 10 on the opponent's 45-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Fisher back to throw, and he's sacked. There's a fumble. The ball is out, and I believe the Coyotes have possession, and they do. An amazing play there by the Coyotes, and the fans are reinvigorated here at Campo Verde High School. But it looks to be an injured player on the field, unfortunately. And it looks to be Highland's quarterback there, Kalen Fisher, down. Really unfortunate for him. He's been great this season. One of the main focal points of their offense, something you hate to see.
Yeah, it was a good sack and pursuit by Peyton Weimer, but definitely unfortunate for Highland to see their starting quarterback go down.
Yeah, phenomenal play there by Weimer. Exactly what the Coyotes needed. They needed to spark some momentum for them after, 2 drives that didn't really go their way.
Yeah, they needed something to get their fans back in the game, and finally with some good field position.
Yeah, I didn't hear that crowd pop like that since pregame, Roberto. That was pretty impressive. The crowd is definitely out here, in full show here tonight for the Coyotes. And it looks like the injured player is getting up, getting a round of applause here, wishing him the best. Hopefully nothing too serious. And the Campo Verde offense is coming back onto the field.
The Coyote offense takes the field.
Let's see if they can build off that momentum from that turnover forced by Weimer. To be another outside run there. Highland defended it well there. Number 5, Bobby Blackburn, unable to get too much going there. So first we've seen of Blackburn in a little bit here. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game. And it looks like Highland's catching on to some of these outside runs here.
Yeah, he was big last game. They definitely need to get him more involved, running downfield.
And it was actually a loss of 1 on the play here. Second and 11 on the Highland 48. Two receivers to the right. And another handoff to number 5, Blackburn. More successful carrier there for him, but minimal yardage. It's to be a 3rd and long again.
Yeah, Highland has a great run defense. Outside runs, inside runs, they've stopped them all so far in the game.
Campo Verde is trying to break it down, trying to break down their run defense, but it has not been working out too well for them. And it is 3rd and 10 on the 48-yard line. Let's see what Coyotes have in store. Receiver in motion. Shan back to throw, and he offloads it. And Campo Verde gets the 1st down. Great play there by number 28, Scott Aholele. He caught the ball, about 8 yards in, pretty close to the 1st down, and made a crucial, it's like a little swim move there, a little juke, and was able to pick up quite a few on the play there.
Yeah,
gain of about 20.
That was a great find by Shahan, and then I think he avoided 2 tacklers to get that 1st down. Really showed his toughness right there.
Exactly what the Coyotes needed to keep this offense going. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Shahan moving out to the left, and he gets hit hard. And the ball is loose. I'm interested to see what the on-field call is here. Were you able to make out what exactly happened on that play, Roberto?
So it looked like it was a running play, a handoff, but that was definitely a big hit and a late hit on Cheyenne.
Yeah, Shahan took a lick there for sure. He looks to be all right. It's actually a gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, the run did gain some yards, so I mean, a good decision by Cheyenne to hand the ball.
And 2nd and 7 on the 27-yard line. 3 receivers out to the left for Campo. Shahan out to the left again. And he looks like he's going to take off with his feet. And good play there by number 99, Logan Bonham.
Yeah, Cheyenne tried to create something with his feet, couldn't do it. Great pursuit by the Highland defense.
And a loss of about 3 to 4 on the play as we have 3rd and 11 on the Highland 31-yard line.
Yeah, Cheyenne has made big plays with his legs. A rare stop right there.
Yeah, I think that's one of those plays, he's had some success, running the ball, but, if nothing's there, you don't want to take on the loss on the play. Maybe you should throw it away next time. Big play here for the Coyotes. And they're blowing it dead.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Campo with the timeout. That's going to take it 1.5.
And Campo Verde with the timeout here on the play. We have about 6 minutes to go left in the second quarter here. It's been a pretty closely contested matchup. So, some touchdowns from, Highland. Their offense has been good, but also some turnovers forced by both defenses. So, we got a lucky game today. We're seeing it all.
Yeah, a tough competitive game. Campo Verde really, this is a crucial third down for them. They've been pretty good on third down, converting multiple times this so far. We'll see what they can do here.
Verde's getting set. Fortunate that it wasn't a penalty on the play for them. That would have set them back into a 3rd and about 15, 16 there on the play. Only 3rd and 11 here on the 31. Receiver in motion. Quick throw batted down, though. Great play by Highland.
Yeah, number 3, Cooper K-Mac came in and tipped the ball to avoid the pass being caught.
Incomplete.
And a 4th and 11 here. They're pretty pushed back here. It's going to be interesting to see if they keep the offense on the field or bring out the kicker.
Yeah, it might be just a little bit outside of the range of the kicker.
Yeah, this would be about nearly a 50-yarder here, about 40, 48, 49 yards.
And it's a long 11 yards for the first down completion.
And the crowd is getting excited here. 4th and 11. 3 receivers to the left. Let's see what Shahan can cook up. And a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Oh, that's rough there by Campo Verde, pushing them back. Delay of game there.
Yeah, a tough penalty, pushing them back further. I think they're still going to go for it.
Yeah. At first, I was wondering if they were, taking the penalty intentionally to get a little more extra space to punt the ball, but looks like it was just unfortunate. And it's 4th and 16 now, making it more difficult for them. Shahan's going long, and it is incomplete. Good coverage there by number 13, Bridger Roner.
Yeah, great coverage by the Highland secondary. Really no space for the Coyotes to catch that ball.
Yeah, great defense there by Highland as now they get the offense back on the field.
Kalen Fisher, their starting quarterback, is back in the game. Good news.
That is great news. I'm sure all the away fans, the Highland fans here are definitely glad to see that.
He's had a pretty good game. He's been consistent. great to have him back.
1st and 10 here on Highland's 36-yard line. And handoff up the middle. And a minimal run there by number 22, Cruz Cullimore.
Coyote defense takes him down for no gain on the play.
No gain there.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle by Drew Pollard, number 40 on the Coyotes.
After 2nd down at 10. Their own 36-yard line.
2nd and 10. And it looks like a false start here by Highland.
Penalties have been a big factor in this first half.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we've seen a lot of, 2nd and 3rd manageables, but, when you get a 5-yard penalty, that 10 yards, which seems manageable, turns into 15, and that's, a lot tougher. And that makes it just, easier for the defense. You have 2nd and 15 here on their 31-yard line. Fake handoff, and a throw a little too high there.
Yeah, good play design right there. Just a little too high for their tight end.
Yeah, and we've seen some great, defensive battles here in the 2nd quarter. I don't believe there's been any points here. But, some great adjustments have been made by both sides as we have a 3rd and 15. Fisher back to throw. And he hits number 84. I believe it's Max Brown there on the play. Let's see if they give him the 1st down. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, well, that's a great catch right there. Took the hit and still hold on to the ball.
Yeah, phenomenal catch there. And they're calling it 4th and 1. So big play here for Highland. You have to think they're going to keep their offense out here on the field.
But how good their running game has been, feels like they have to keep their offense out there.
Yeah. And you got to think it's a run play here. What do you think, Roberto? I mean, 4th and 1, the running game's had some success.
Yeah, definitely maybe a tush push with their 6'5" quarterback.
They got to the line pretty quick.
Highland with the timeout.
And Highland takes the timeout here.
This is a crucial play right here for the Coyotes to get back in the game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Hawks want to dial up. Could see, a fake handoff here, but, if I'm the Highland, offensive coordinator of the play call, I think I'm going, straight run up the middle here. They've had the success. And I think you can live. I think you can live with it if, Campo Verde makes an outstanding play and they're not able to get it. But, I think that's, what they might be leaning towards.
Yeah, their offensive line has been pretty impressive. I think you just trust them and hope to get that 1 yard.
They're coming back on the field.
Highland has been quick to get on the ball. They're in a huddle right now, which is different from what they've been doing the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's why I think that timeout also helps Campo Verde. They're able to, talk to their coaches, see what they want. And it looks to be a handoff for a good gain up the middle. Strong running there by number 28, Peyton Gill.
Yeah, the offensive line made a big gap, and then Gill was tough running to get a significant gain.
Yeah, it almost looked like they were going for a little tush push or a QB sneak there. They went in, big formation. And a big 1st down there for the Hawks as it is 1st and 10 on the Verde 40-yard line. That's a run to the outside by number 22. And a great play there. See who that is.
Down for a 2-yard loss. That brings up a 2nd and 12 from the Coyote 42-yard line.
Great play there by the Coyotes defense, forcing a 2-yard loss as it's a 2nd and 12 on the 42. High snap. Another run up the middle. And another strong run there by number 28, Peyton Gill. Yeah, Highland's had a rotation of running backs that they've had this game. We've seen Cash Allen, we've seen Cruz Tullamore, and now Peyton Gill. And that's a big key to a successful running game, having different options you can go to.
Yeah, and all three have had good runs. This offensive line's been really blocking pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to the offensive line. They've been great this game. Always doing the dirty work up front. Fisher. It's be an empty set here. Back to throw. Good pocket protection, and he just throws it away. Smart play there.
Yeah, smart decision by Fisher. Nothing was open. He had pressure in his face. Didn't want to do a turnover or a sack.
And it is another 4th down here. We might see the offense stay on the field. It's 4th and 5 on the Campo Verde 35-yard line. Let's see what they dial up here.
Yeah, similar scenario to the Coyotes had last drive.
Yeah, very similar scenario.
4th down and a field goal seems too far from right here.
And the offense is out on the field. 4th and 5 here. 2 receivers to the left. And it is a completion. Good job by number 14, Gavin Priest, holding on to the ball there.
Yeah, that was a good find and good throw by Fisher, and then a great catch by Priest.
Not too complex of an offensive play there. Looks like a little out route. And another quick screen pass here, but diagnosed well by the Campo Verde defense.
Boy, that's Drew Pollard again with another.
Yeah, Drew Pollard has been impressive. Another great tackle in open field to make a loss on the play. Yeah, Fisher looks real comfortable in this offense. A lot of quick throws, simple throws, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I think he's been fortunate that the running game's been working very well for him. When the running game's working as well as it is, and you have second and short, third and short, it makes the QB's job a lot easier, especially if they're expecting the run. But that also means the defense is susceptible to big throw. Could see a play action pass here in the near future. Fisher out to throw. And it looks like another out route. Great ball. Put to number 1 to Hayden Doherty, the tight end there.
Yeah, great catch by Doherty. They've been looking for him in this game. Fisher, he's probably one of Fisher's favorite targets.
Yeah, that was one of Fisher's best balls of the night.
Up a 3rd and 4. 3rd down, Coyote fans, get loud.
And he's 3rd and 4 here. Empty set here for the Hawks. And it looks to be a screen pass to number 84, who breaks a tackle for the touchdown. Great play there by number 84, Max Brown. Looks like they had a chance to get him. You know how crucial a third down is, but good play call there by the Hawks, and it converted well for them as they got their third touchdown of the game.
Yeah, 2 Coyotes had a chance. Max Brown evaded both of them. Great play by Brown so far in the first half. He's really stepped up since their number 1 receiver, Jalen Cross, has been out the game.
Yeah, that was one of the best possessions from both sides of the ball there. We saw some great plays there by the Campo Verde defense, but looks like that Highland won that round. And the kick is through the uprights, bringing it to 21-3. Highland with about a minute 12 remaining in the second quarter. Going to be interesting to see, what type of offense Campo brings out here with a little bit left in the first half here, Roberto.
Yeah, they haven't been able to move it that fast, and with a minute left, they're going to have to this drive.
Yeah, you can tell how disciplined, Highland's defense is. We've seen them give up a few plays, but for the most part, their run defense has been very stout, and, they haven't allowed any big plays throwing the ball.
Yeah, and they haven't given up a touchdown either. So, and on 4th down, they stepped up and got the ball back for their offense.
Highland about to kick off here. And kicking off here, number 33, Caden Leonard. And Campo Verde is going to bring it out. Solid gain there, maybe about 15 yards.
Carter Haygood takes it up.
Yeah, solid run right there, but really a team tackle right there from Highland.
Special teams for Highland's been very disciplined this game. Campo Verde has not had much success, if any, with their kickoff returns.
Yeah, overall, the tackling in this game has been pretty good. Besides that touchdown to Brown, it's been pretty good, the tackling.
First and 10 here for the Coyotes on the 19-yard line. Strand back to throw, and he's going deep, but it's a bit of an overthrow there.
Yeah, nobody really open right there, but they are looking for the big play to score before the half is over.
Yeah, the Highland cornerbacks and safeties, really their whole secondary has been pretty amazing this game and haven't allowed too many big plays. And 2nd and 10. Looks like a blitz up the middle and a quick pass there
15 with a catch
by number 15, Wyatt Rao.
Yeah, they've been going to him a lot this game, and he evaded one tackler but couldn't do much with the other tackler right on him.
Yeah, Rao and Haygood have been their primary receiver options. And, looks like they try to go to Rao, or it looks like number 21, Ryan Bennett. It's unfortunate there as it's 4th and 1 here. I'm sure they didn't want to give the ball back to Highland with any time left in the second half, but the punting unit is coming out.
Yeah, good coverage by Tarwater. Really, all the cornerbacks and safeties have been really good this game.
39 seconds to go here. Let's see if Highland can do anything with the ball. Good punt. And received by number 8, Anthony Martin, who makes a few defenders miss, but is brought down at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, great punt, decent return, and the Highland offense back on the field to see what they can do with 24 seconds left.
Yeah, most importantly there, I think that, those 12 seconds from 36 to 24 is going to be a big deal here. Nearly a third of the clock that went out here. It's going to be interesting to see if Highland either has enough big plays in them to get them down the field for a field goal or a touchdown. Guess we'll see. First and 10 from the 32. Highland with the ball. 3 receivers out to the left. Fisher dropping back. And just over the head of number 21, Spencer Heath there.
Yeah, good defense from the Coyotes. They definitely don't want to give up points this drive. And we've seen a couple high throws by Fisher.
Yeah, one thing Fisher's going to want to be careful with is, the last thing you want in a situation like this is a bad throw or a turnover here, because that makes it real easy for Campo Verde. So although I'm sure they want to get down the field, he's going to have to be pretty careful in his manner. And they opt to just hand the ball up the middle. It's a good gain there by number 22, Cruz Cullimore, for a first down. As we have 12 seconds left on the clock here. And the clock is running.
Might take us to the half.
And it does not look like Highland is going to run another snap.
That's going to take us to the half.
So that play is going to take us to the half. It is 21-3, Highland leading the game. We've had a great first half of action. It's going to be exciting to see what we have, in the second half. We'll be right back after halftime.
My name's Olivia Prickett reporting for the Varsity Sports Show on GCU Men's Club Soccer. They have had a very strong start to their 2024 season so far. Something worthy to note is that this club program consists of 4 different teams: purple, black, white, and silver. The purple team is the club's main squad, led by first-year head coach Damian Tooley, playing teams near and far, such as the University of New Mexico, the University of Arizona, Utah Tech University, San Diego State University, and Northern Arizona University, along with 2 out-of-state NIRSA tournaments. This team has shown resilience by allowing their last 3 opponents to score only 2 goals overall, while they have been able to score a total of 12. As a result, the Lopes come in 4th on the NIRSA Region 5 poll, moving up 4 spots from the previous week. But that doesn't count out the other 3 teams that face competitors such as the University of Arizona, the University of New Mexico, and New Mexico Tech. The black team gears up to play 2 New Mexico schools in 2 consecutive days, starting September 21st at 3 p.m. against New Mexico Tech, and then a rematch against the University of New Mexico on September 22nd at 10 a.m. The team is coming off of a solid 7-0 win against the University of New Mexico, so we can expect the squad to come out firing on all cylinders against a familiar opponent to secure another win. The white team is set to take on the University of Arizona on Sunday, September 22nd at 3 p.m. on home turf. This will be the white team's first game of the season and their first home game. They will end up facing the University of Arizona again in less than a month on Saturday, October 20th. Lastly, the silver team will not play their next game until Saturday, October 6th at 4 p.m. against the University of Arizona. After taking home the 7-3 win against New Mexico Tech on September 14th, the squad will have some time to fine-tune their skills and prepare for their next game in a little less than a month. As all 4 teams have not yet lost a game this season, the GCU Men's Club Soccer program is on track to have a monumental season. With Varsity Sports, I'm Olivia Prickett.
What's good, people of the Lone Star State? I'm Quentin Presley from Arizona State University, and you're watching the Varsity Sports Show. Today, I'll be previewing Texas Southern University's game against the Lamar Cardinals this Saturday. TSU's coming off of a very tough loss against Rice University, 69-7, 2 weeks ago. Now, since Rice isn't a part of the SWAC conference, this means the Tigers are still ahead of their pack with a record of 1-0. The Tigers have tried out 3 quarterbacks in only 2 games. KJ Cooper having the best game out of all of them, throwing for 180 yards and a touchdown. Their next matchup, the Cardinals, are coming off of a 2-game win streak, including their 1-point thriller victory over Weber State last weekend. Now, Damon Bankston and Jacob Sharp will be their highest offensive production, with them both combining for 160 yards, rushing and receiving respectively. Will extra time help or hurt the Tigers? Find out yourself by tuning in next Saturday at 6 p.m. on KTSU 90.9 FM. For Varsity Sports, I'm Quentin Presley, reporting.
Hi, this is Jameer Johnson reporting from Indianapolis with the Varsity Sports Show. Today, we have exciting news about the Indiana Fever in the WNBA playoffs. The Indiana Fever have secured their spot in the 2024 WNBA playoffs, and for the first round, the Fever will be playing the number 3 seed team, the Connecticut Sun, on Sunday, September 22nd. There are 3 rounds of the WNBA playoffs. The first round, the semifinals, and the finals. Although this will be the first time that the Indiana Fever have been in the WNBA playoffs since 2016. This year, the Fever are the number 6 seed team, meaning the Connecticut Sun will have the home court advantage because they are the higher ranked team. This could be detrimental that the Connecticut Sun will have the home court advantage because the Connecticut Sun have beat the Indiana Fever 3 out of the 4 times that they have matched up this season. Due to the formatting of the WNBA playoffs, the winner of the Fever versus the Sun matchup will play the winner of the matchup between the Minnesota Lynx and the Phoenix Mercury. However, since the WNBA has resumed since after the Olympic break, the Indiana Fever have been on a win streak of 9-4, with the help from the All-Stars on the team consisting of Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. This has been your Varsity Sports Show report from Jameer Johnson in Indianapolis. Keep the radio on and stay tuned.
I'm Julia Coyne with the Varsity Sports Show. Arizona State is currently 3-0 after defeating Texas State 31-28. They had a very impressive performance in San Marcos. The Sun Devils were down and were able to come back to win the game. With 2 touchdowns from running back Cameron Scadaboo and quarterback Sam Levitt running the ball in and passing for 246 yards, the Sun Devils were able to come out on top. Being in San Marcos for a Thursday night game, Arizona State were underdogs, but they were able to pull out the win. On Saturday, the Sun Devils will be traveling to Lubbock to play Texas Tech for their first Big 12 conference game. Head coach Kenny Dillingham tells his players to embrace the challenge of being underdogs.
We got to go in there and win a football game that people don't expect us to win. And that's a challenge. And we better have that challenge. We better respect that challenge.
Texas Tech is currently 2-1. The Raiders defeated North Texas last week 66-21. Baron Morton was the key to the Raiders' success, with 273 yards and 4 touchdowns in just the first half against North Texas. Morton received the Davey O'Brien Award for his impressive performance. Running back Taj Brooks had 109 yards with 17 carries, averaging about 6 yards per carry to help the Raiders to this win. The Sun Devils are underdogs once again against Texas Tech. It will be interesting to see if Arizona State can beat the odds again to stay undefeated. With the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Julia Coyne.
Hi Varsity Sports Show listeners, I'm Roman Martinez from Arizona State University, and I've got some really exciting news on the college football scene this week. For this weekend, Saturday, September 21st, we've got some thrilling matchups that are set to shake up the rankings, so let's get into them. We start in the Big Ten, where Illinois takes on Nebraska in a classic conference showdown. Both teams are ranked, and this matchup has big implications for positioning in the Big Ten West. Illinois will rely on its tough defense, while Nebraska's balanced attack with starting freshman quarterback Dylan Raiola will look to find gaps. This could be a close, grind-it-out kind of game. Now, staying in the Big Ten, we have a clash between the number 11 USC Trojans and the number 18 Michigan Wolverines. This exciting matchup brings elite talent on both sides, and USC is led by their explosive offense, while Michigan has their physical defense in the Big House at home. The Wolverines are determined to protect their own turf after losing at home to Texas earlier this season. But USC is ready to make a statement in this marquee showdown, as they've already topped SEC opponent LSU a few weeks ago. Now, heading out west, the Big 12 will see number 12 Utah meet number 14 Oklahoma State in a battle between two teams eyeing a playoff push. Utah's stout defense will face a tough challenge against Oklahoma State's high-octane offense, which can score in bunches. The Cowboys, looking to crack Utah's defensive code, will see how that pans out, and this game could go all the way down to the wire. Lastly, the most exciting matchup we have is number 6 Tennessee Volunteers headed to Norman to take on the number 15 Oklahoma Sooners in a high-stakes SEC showdown. Tennessee has proven to be a powerhouse this season, but the Sooners, backed by a hyped home crowd, are looking for an upset. With both teams boasting explosive offenses, expect this to be a shootout. It's going to be a fantastic Saturday of college football with ranked teams clashing in every time slot of the day, so be sure to clear your schedule. Thank you so much for listening, and go Varsity go!
Today, we're going to be talking about NAIA football top 25 rankings. Starting off with our number 1 ranked football team, Kaiser. Kaiser has been dominating the NAIA since their short 6 years as a program. As reigning national champions who have gone undefeated so far, there's no question to why they are at the number 1 spot. Their 42-33 victory over NCAA D2 Newberry College gave them a boost of confidence for their second preseason game. Holding down rank number 2 will be Northwestern University in Iowa. Northwestern has held a top 25 spot since 2017 in the NAIA, so there's no surprise seeing this talented program near the top of the list. Their dominant 38-3 win over Mount Mary with credit to quarterback Hayden Grews with 3 touchdowns and Connor McQuillan running for 90 yards and a touchdown. Capping off the top 3 will be Grandview University, another dominant team out of Iowa that had a huge win against former 12th ranked team Benedictine. Not only did this drop their competition 2 spots down in the ranking, but the score reflected the success of the team with a 52-28 lead over the Ravens. The defense is the powerhouse for Grandview and will be exciting to watch throughout the season. So that's my recap of some of the NAIA football top 25. And that's all from Kiana Watchman from the University of Arizona. Stay tuned for more varsity sports content.
I'm Stella Tai reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. I'm now joined by the Highland High School coach, Farrell. Hi, Coach. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
So, Coach, you guys came here looking for 4 straight wins. How do you get that done tonight?
I think we just got to do what got us here, right? So, which is play great defense, play excellent special teams, be physical up front, running the ball, and then take our shots in the air when they're there.
You guys scored 50 points last week. What is the key to keeping that momentum going and staying consistent?
We talked about it in our team meeting, and where we said, hey, we need to beat Highland. So even though we scored a lot of points, it was a great team win. We had an interception for a touchdown. We had a kickoff return for a touchdown. We had a punt blocked that gave us the ball on the 1-yard line. So a lot of different ways to score that game. So I challenged our guys that we need to execute at a higher level and just worry about what we're doing instead of our opponent.
What are some mistakes that have been spotted, and hopefully you won't see them tonight?
You know, I think the biggest thing is just we have a lot of mix between seniors and young kids, like every other high school team. But especially up front, you know, we sometimes got confused with our blocking schemes. When we did them right, we did excellent. And when we didn't do them right, we lost yardage. So we're trying to do more things correct and less things incorrect, and then I think we'll be fine.
My name's Olivia Prickett reporting for the Varsity Sports Show on GCU Men's Club Soccer. They have had a very strong start to their 2024 season so far. Something worthy to note is that this club program consists of 4 different teams: purple, black, white, and silver. The purple team is the club's main squad, led by first-year head coach Damian Tooley, playing teams near and far, such as the University of New Mexico, the University of Arizona, Utah Tech University, San Diego State University, and Northern Arizona University, along with 2 out-of-state NIRSA tournaments. This team has shown resilience by allowing their last 3 opponents to score only 2 goals overall, while they have been able to score a total of 12. As a result, the Lopes come in 4th on the NIRSA Region 5 poll, moving up 4 spots from the previous week. But that doesn't count out the other 3 teams that face competitors such as the University of Arizona, the University of New Mexico, and New Mexico Tech. The black team gears up to play
Welcome back to the second half of action. It's a great game here at Campo Verde High School as Highland is about to kick off here. Highland is winning this game 21-3. Roberto, what do you think Campo Verde needs to do in the second half to get back into this game?
Yeah, they need to they need the ball in the hands of their quarterback, Trayson Shahan. He's been really good extending plays, using his legs to gain significant yardage.
I agree. He's been making a lot of things happen for them on offense. They don't have a ton of points to show for it, but still a lot of football to play. And there's a flag on the play.
Right on the play.
See what it is. And it looks to be a holding on Campo Verde there. Wasn't the greatest return, but they're going to be set back a little bit more. Not the most ideal circumstances for their first drive of the second half.
Yeah, penalties have been big in this game. Campo Verde has had a couple penalties that have made them go back, especially on a 4th down in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like they're at their own 7-yard line right now. 1st and 10. Fan and shotgun. And a quick throw, but a great tackle made there by, looks to be number 4, actually.
There's a good tackle by number 8, Anthony Martin. The secondary of Highland has been great this game.
Yeah, that was a great job diagnosing the quick screen pass there. Looks like they're very ready for that. And they're pushed back even more here. 2nd and 12 on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, Campo Verde sticking to the idea of getting the ball out quick.
Yeah, they're going to want to make sure they don't take any more losses. Shannon shotgun. And it's a run up the middle for a few yards there.
Yeah, good blocking by the O-line of the Coyotes. A good solid run to get yardage.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play there, giving them a little bit more, space from their own end zone. And it is 3rd and 9 here for the Coyotes on their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, big third down here. They definitely want to extend this drive.
3 receivers out to the left. Actually looks like an empty set here for Shahan. And a blitz coming here from Highland. Gets rid of the ball. Ooh, and it is a great defensive play by number 13, Bridger Roner there. Perfect coverage.
Yeah, we've been saying this all game. The cornerbacks and safeties of Highland have been great this game. Really no space for the receiver to catch the ball there.
Yeah, we've seen Campo Verde try to go, with a few deep shots in this game, but they really have no success. Highland's all over the play there, as evident on that play there by Roner.
And this is definitely a tough punt. They did not want to give Highland the ball back this early in the third quarter.
Yeah, especially punting from your own end zone. Low punt. And they're just going to let it fall. So Highland offense comes out to the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Campo Verde 44-yard line. So another good field position here for Highland. Don't have too much yards to go if they want to get some points on the board.
Yeah, Highland has a great field position almost the entire game. Does not help the Coyotes defense.
Couple tight ends in motion for Highland. And it's a run up the middle. Number 22 has space before getting taken down. Cruz Cullimore, great gain there of about 20-ish on the play. Moving the chains for the Hawks.
Yeah, great blocking by the O-line once again. And then Cullimore just flashes off his speed right there, going straight down the middle.
And it's another first down for Highland on the Campo Verde 23-yard line.
Yeah, Highland sticking with the running game. It's been working great for them this game.
A touchdown here would really give Highland some space. Two receivers out to the right. Another run to the left by Cullimore. And he's tackled for a solid gain on the play there.
Yeah, good run by Cullimore, finding the edge and then cutting back to gain some extra yards.
Yeah, about a 9-yard gain there by Cullimore, making it a 2nd and 1. About 9 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, the Highland run game has really helped their quarterback in a lot of second and short positions this game.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success running the ball. You would think they would do that, but that also makes it a perfect opportunity for them to throw the ball. We have some more tight ends and motions to the right. And it is a run play to the right for a short gain. Good defense by Campo Verde.
Yeah, the defensive line right there stepped up, didn't let Cullimore get any more yardage.
That's a first down for Highland.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed this game, if they have a few tight ends that are put in motion, it usually means that they're going to run it to that side, which they've already done twice on this possession. Only one receiver out here for Highland. That's a play action rollout. And it is nearly caught there. Ooh, really, really close play there in the end zone by number 24, Dominic Loria.
Yeah, an unfortunate drop right there. It looked like he was trying to get the tight end behind the receiver, but nonetheless, unfortunate drop. That could have been a touchdown right there.
2nd and 10 here on the Campo Verde 12-yard line. Coyotes are really going to want to stop here. Run out to the left for Cullimore, who has space, and is in for the touchdown. Beautiful running there by Cullimore. Able to be shifty and make a few cuts, getting him into the end zone, and that is a big touchdown here for Highland, as the score is now 27-3.
Yeah, Cullimore showed his speed earlier. Now he's showing his toughness. Just extending for the goal line once again, and great blocking.
Number 33, Caden Leonard, attempting the extra point. And it is through up the uprights, making the lead to 28-3.
It is up and good for the extra point. With 8:13 in the
Yeah, not the start Campo Verde wanted to the second half. They'll look to score this drive and possibly keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, I think Campo Verde's defense has actually been, I mean, obviously you see 28 on the scoreboard and, you don't think it's been amazing, but it's been tough for them. For a few of Highland's touchdowns, they've had the ball in, short territory where they've had 50 or less yards to the end zone. So, the offense is being put in a very good position. And a lot of that credit goes to the defense. Highland's defense has been great tonight. Number 33, Caden Leonard, about to kick off.
away.
When it dropped, Batch, but picks it up. But, minimal gain there on the return by Campo Verde.
Yeah, I mean, a solid return after the drop kick, but definitely not ideal field position.
Yeah, these returns have really not been going in their way.
Coyote football would like to thank.
Yeah, the returns kind of start at the end zone or at the end of the end zone, so definitely not helping Campo Verde.
Your Wendy's at Santan Village or Gilbert Information. Now back at the end.
Little jet sweep out to the left, but great play made there by number 27 on Highland, Jackson Peel.
Yeah, great pursuit to the ball, and the running defense for Highland has been great this game.
Yeah, Highland's really caught on to Campo Verde's scheme. I think they're going to want to change it up here, but it's tough, when Highland's been as disciplined as they've been.
Yeah, their running defense, their secondary, they've all been pretty good this game.
Ooh, and off the hands there of number 17, Easton Bakudis.
Yeah, that was a good throw, but I mean, good coverage by the secondary of Highland, and just an unfortunate drop.
Yeah, I think that's what Campo Verde is going to have to do if they want to get back into this game. They're going to have to take more chances. And, that was pretty close to being a first down for them. So they're just going to have to work out some of these kinks, see if they can keep the chains moving. It is 3rd and 13 on their own 12-yard line. Coyotes have 3 receivers out to the right. And a flag on the field. And it looks to be a delay of game on the offense, which is a brutal penalty in this position. They're already backed up in their own end zone, and now it's going to be a 3rd and long.
Yeah, these penalties have not helped Campo Verde.
3rd and 18 from their own 7-yard line. Another flag on the play. It's a false start on the offense. This is a tough chain of penalties here.
Yeah, another tough penalty to go even further near their goal line.
Yeah, I'm sure this is not how they wanted to start out the second half here. Both their possessions, they've been pushed up pretty close to their own end zone. 3rd and 21 here on their own 4-yard line. Shahan has space. Taken off for it. He's close to a first down there. Great run there. Shahan's sure got speed.
Yeah, great play by Shahan. He's been the best when he's using his legs. I think it is still going to be 4th down, though, for the Coyotes.
It's 4th and 1 here. Very close to a first down. And it looks like they're bringing their punting team on the field. Interesting. I would have thought they would have maybe opted to go for it.
Yeah, 28-3, maybe they should be going for it here.
High punt.
Big punt.
And a fair catch by number 8, Anthony Martin.
I think this is one of the few times that Highland's going to start from their own side of the field. So we'll see what the Coyote defense can do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think a lot of people thought they might have attempted to go for it, 4th and 1 being down 25. But, there's a quarter and a half to play, about 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. I think maybe the reasoning, if they're able to push Highland back, into their own territory, get a stop, they'd have some success. Let's see if it works out for them. 1st and 10 for Highland on their own 37. Two tight ends in motion. And say run up the middle. Good push from the O-line for a solid gain.
Yeah, I believe that time it was Peyton Gill. So they're including different running backs in their rotation, which all 3 running backs have been effective this game.
Yeah, it's made it difficult on Campo Verde when you have, a few different running backs who you can utilize, and all who I'm sure are very fresh. Another run up the middle for Gill, who gets the first down. As it looks like Highland just crosses midfield.
Yeah, the O-line keeps on moving people, opening gaps for their running backs, whoever the running back is. I think a different approach to Highland. They were definitely quicker in the first half, getting on the ball. Definitely been taking longer to get on the ball this half.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I think with the solid lead, maybe they just want to kind of run down some clock. Good possession. Fourth straight run, or third straight, excuse me. Another solid gain here.
Yeah, they are steering true to the run game. It sets up second and short where they can open the playbook, maybe do something downfield. But yeah, they definitely are running down the clock.
Another run for Gill there. Bruce Cullimore in at running back. He gets the jet sweep. Solid game, but there is a flag on the play here.
Flag on the play.
Looks like it could be a holding on the O-line.
And you're right. Hold on the offensive line, pushing them back. I'm sure Campo Verde is definitely happy to see that. They've not been able to contain the run as well as they've, I'm sure, hoped in the second half. Looks like we're going to have a 2nd and 13.
2nd 13 from the 47-yard line.
As Highland's back in their own 47-yard line. Coming up on a little more than 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Run to the right, and he has space. Great run there by number 28. Hayden Gill back in the game.
Yeah, we've seen mostly Gill and Cullimore here. We haven't seen Cash Allen, but nonetheless, the Highland running game is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Big third down for the Coyotes to get their offense back on the field.
Yeah, huge third down here. 3rd and 4 on the Coyotes' 44-yard line.
Yeah, stop here can put them back in the game and their fans in the game as well.
Yeah, the crowd is still in effect here. A lot of support shown by the Coyotes fans, but they need a big play. Oh, and a botch snap. Picks it up and still is able to find a receiver there. Phenomenal play by quarterback Kalen Fisher.
Yeah, great play by Fisher. It was a low snap, but he was still able to have time and be collective to throw that first down pass.
Yeah, great play there. A lot of the time they tell a QB, if you get a bad snap, just throw it away, don't risk it. But that receiver was almost wide open there on the play, made it easy for Fisher. As it's another first down for Highland, 1st and 10 on the Coyotes' 37-yard line. Another great run up the middle. Close to a first down for Gill.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying this all game. Their running game is just great. We haven't seen a lot of throws by Fisher, but it's because the running game is so good.
One of the few times Fisher is getting the offense set. Quick pass by Fisher to number 14, who has space. Great play there by Gavin Priest, who works it inside the 10-yard line for Highland.
Yeah, and the great running game opens up those wide open throws. When the Coyotes are focusing on stopping the run, that's a good throw by Fisher.
Drew Pollard with the tackle there. It's 1st and 10 for the Hawks on the Coyotes' 9-yard line. 3 receivers out to the right. Another low snap. And it's caught in the back of the end zone, and it is a touchdown by number 1, Hayden Doherty. A phenomenal throw by QB Kalen Fisher, and a great job by Doherty to get his feet in bounds there. Phenomenal play.
Yeah, that was a perfect play, except for the snap, but that was a great throw by Fisher, and then a great catch also in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, 2 times here. Fisher's had, not the best snaps, but stays composed, able to make the right read, and a beautiful throw there, and a great touchdown, which pushes the lead to 34-3.
Yeah, game dominated by the running game. He was able to throw his first touchdown this game.
Leonard with the extra point. It is through, extending the lead to 35-3 as we have a little under 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Highland did a good job right there, moving the ball down the field and wasting a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, in the first half, Highland was definitely having a lot of success on offense, but, the score was still pretty close by halftime. But the second half, they really looked like the number 3 team in Arizona. And I think, at halftime, they made some adjustments, and they've looked really good coming out here.
Yeah, in that first half, they were definitely quicker on the ball, wasting less time. But in the second half, they really took their time getting the ball down the field. We'll see what the Coyotes can do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the Coyotes opt to return this kick here. They haven't had a ton of success with their kickoff returns. Leonard to kick off. And a good return by Campo Verde as they make it to the 45-yard line. Their best return of the night. But there is a flag on the play here.
Yeah, that was a great return, but the penalty looks to be against the Coyotes. It's going to be another costly penalty.
Let's check with the referee. And it is a hold on the receiving team. It's an unfortunate break there, but, it was a good return, so they're still set up in pretty solid range. What it most likely would have been if they didn't opt to return it.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate penalty. That return definitely got their crowd back in the game. Gave them a glimpse of hope also.
And it looks to be a 1st and 10 out a little inside the 20-yard line. Cheyenne back to throw. Quick pass to number 11, Carter Haygood.
Yeah, great play on first down to get some yards.
Yeah, Bobby Blackburn, one of their best players at running back, facing a deficit of 33. I don't know how much we're going to see him anymore. It's going to be interesting to see how much they throw the ball in the second half because they were relying on the run game quite a bit in the first half. 2nd and 4 for the Coyotes. Cheyenne hands it off. And a great play there made by Highland. Looks to be
Blackburn with the carry.
number 94.
Yeah, great tackle. I think number 11 was also in there, Drew Smith, stopping the run game. Their defense has been great this whole game.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of setting the edge and, limiting the gains of Campo Verde's outside runs. Low snap, Strahan running outside, and he makes a good play and is able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, the best offensive plays for the Coyotes have been with Shahan running the ball. He's able to get the first first down of the second half for the Coyotes and give his defense a little break.
Yeah, and we're seeing the crowd getting a little bit more into it. They definitely want to see a Coyote touchdown here tonight. As we're coming up in the final seconds of the third quarter, let's see if the Coyotes opt to run a play. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. A good action of play here. Highland has been pretty lethal on offense, but Campo Verde, they're charging down the field. We'll be back to you in the fourth quarter. We're back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was a great run stop by number 67, Jaden Collins on Highland.
Yeah, good stop. Making it second and 13 for the Coyotes.
Yeah, the Coyotes definitely don't want to be in this position with 2nd and long.
2nd and 13 on the 28-yard line. All the receivers in motion here. And
Yeah, the Coyotes take a timeout.
stoppage on the play. Coyotes timeout here.
Looks like there was a bit of confusion on what receiver was going to what side there.
Yeah, I mean, usually you see a few receivers in motion, but looks like all of their receivers were a little unsure about the play there. Smart timeout.
Yeah, they definitely want to score, want to get some points during this drive.
And as we're in the fourth quarter, I did want to shout out to all our viewers to make sure to check out the Varsity Live post-game show. It's a great show. We're going to have recaps of all the best games going on in the Arizona football area. So make sure to tune in. I will be on the show giving a recap of this game. It's going to be great. Offense back on the field. 2nd and 13 on their own 28-yard line. Let's see what Campo Verde has in store. Receiver in motion. Shahan with space to run. Solid gain there, but another flag on the play.
Run, but there is a flag in the back.
Yeah, another great play from Shahan with his legs, but it looks like it might go back due to a hold.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate for Campo Verde this game. You know, they've had some success, but you know, that almost seems like half the time when they have a good play, you know, a penalty brings it back. And it looks like they are moving back.
Yeah, penalties would be a big focus this week for Campo Verde.
Yeah, this is definitely something I'm sure we're going to see get fixed and cleaned up as the season gets more into the fold here. This is a few possessions now for Campo Verde where they've been inside their own 20, and it is 3rd and 13 at their own. And a quick screen pass to number 17.
17 with the reception.
Easton Bakudis with a solid gain here.
Yeah, they were going a lot to him in the first quarter. Kind of went away from him, but they definitely need him to get back in this game.
And it is 4th and 20 at their own 20-yard line, but it looks like the offense is sticking out here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of, or it's 3rd and 20. We've seen a lot of these long downs for the Coyotes today.
See what they have in store. Oh, excuse me, they've changed the play clock. It's now 3rd and 20.
Yeah.
And looks to be a screen pass there, but either the QB couldn't really see the running back, so he kind of lofted it up, but over his head. And now that brings us to 4th and 20. And the punting unit's back on the field.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play. I don't think they were on the same page right there. But a good stop for the Highland defense.
Yeah, Highland's defense has really been pretty phenomenal here in the second half. Very disciplined. And they're going to be getting the ball back. High punt. Fair catch called. Good catch there by number 18, Max Mercado.
I'd like to do a quick shout out to the Coyotes punter. He's had some great punts this game.
Yeah, he's had a solid game. You know, I'm sure he's not, been wanting to be on the field as much as he has been, but, he's been able to, do the best he can and, give his defense as much room to work with as he can.
Yeah, his punts have been really deep this game.
1st and 10 for Highland. A little under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line. And it's another run up the middle. Breaking tackles. Looks to be number 28. Yes, number 28, Peyton Gill.
Yeah, great run by the running back, and it appears that the Kalen Fisher's done for the night. New quarterback is Porter Clough, number 19.
Yeah, let's see what Clough can do here. Still plenty of time left in this game. Hands the ball off, and a great play there by Campo Verde. Looks to be number 63, Sion Toli.
Yeah, great big by Toli, breaking up that play. One of the few stops on the run game that they've been able to do.
But an important stop as it's now 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they definitely want to give the ball back to their offense. Hopefully get some points here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Highland's been excellent on 3rd downs here in the second half. Let's see if Campo Verde can get a stop here, get their offense back on the field. High snap. Looks like a little miscommunication there as number 41, Cayman Mouligna, gets stopped for the loss. As an important 4th down stop here for Campo Verde. Get some energy back in the arena here. It's now 4th and 12 on their own 40-yard line with about 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play. A little confusion. First the high snap, and then confusion to see where the ball was going to go that play.
And the offense is a little hesitant to get off the field here. Wonder if they're going to bring their punting unit out or if they're going to stay on the field. And a timeout by Highland.
Yeah, there appeared to be some confusion on what they were deciding to do.
Yeah, so obviously not the greatest game on offense for Campo Verde, but, Roberto, we've been here the whole game. We've seen the good and the bad. What positive takeaways do you think they can take, heading into next week?
I think definitely the Coyotes defense has been great, and they've been, a lot of the times they've been at their backs to their own end zone. So it's been tough for them, but they've definitely held their ground. From the offensive side, quarterback Trayson Sheehan has been really good with using his legs. The passes, his wide receivers haven't been able to get as much separation as they'd like, but he's been a real difference maker in this offense.
Yeah, I agree. I think they have obviously not going to be thrilled with the result, but I think there's still a lot they can take away from this game. I think you're right. Trayson Sheehan did have a pretty impressive game. I think they might be looking to run the ball with him maybe a little bit more in the season. They've had a lot of success. And they had some good playmakers. Carter Haywood, Wyatt Rao, Easton Bakutis had some good impact this game. Still a lot to take away for Campo Verde. Oh, looks to be interesting formation here. Not the typical punt formation we usually see. They still punt it. Fair catch here. And Campo Verde is coming out. Good, solid field position here.
Yeah. This is some of the best field position they've had this second half. They'll look to score probably a touchdown to send their fans home happy.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd's still out here. Shows how much, the fans care about this team and really want to see them, playing important games and, putting points on the board. So no one would be happier if Campo Verde is able to get some points on the board here. 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Handoff that is stuffed by number 43. To Pauga on the play. Great play there.
Yeah, Highland has had a lot of players in the run game to help stop it. A lot of key players on their defense.
Yeah. You have to give some credit to Campo Verde. They really have tried to stay disciplined and committed to the run game. It's just not been working as much as they've hoped.
Yeah, the first drive they came out, everything was working. It feels like Highland made some adjustments to stop them.
2nd and 12 here. Another run. This time for a few yards.
Have a couple of yards, bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Coyotes.
Couple yards on the play there. Brings up a 3rd and 8 here for the Coyotes. 3rd and 8 on their own 33-yard line. And just outside the reach of the receiver there.
Yeah, great coverage again. Just a little too high throw.
And it looks like Campo Verde also brought out a new quarterback here. It's be number 16, Tyler Graffagino.
Yeah, Tracy Shahan is done for the night. He had a solid game, did the most he could to spark this Coyote offense.
Yeah, not surprised here. Both quarterbacks going to their backups. Want to play the long game for the season. Another good punt there by the Campo Verde punter. And it looks like Highland will have the ball at about the 25-yard line.
I am collecting things up here in the press box. I now have Alexander Berry's IDs. Do appreciate all of the.
Yeah, we do want to say shout out to the punter Mason Broken for Campo Verde. He's done the best he could have done tonight, setting his defense up.
Yeah, and it looks like both teams are setting out some different players to get some playing time here.
New running back in the backfield. And he's getting pushed for a few yards. That looked to be number 79.
Number 79 for Highland with a carry. I actually have his name on the sheet, but I can see it somewhere.
Yeah, we don't have his name on the sheet, but an impressive run.
Yeah, interesting decision there. I mean, it was a 3-yard gain there, but yeah, solid gain. I mean, I think he'll always remember that. He doesn't look to be one of their main running backs. I mean, big player, but solid gain on the play. 3 yards, 2nd and 7 on their own 28-yard line for Highland. And a flag on the play. Let's see if Highland's going to be moving back. They are.
Play again, and we'll set Highland back 5 yards.
Yeah, a lot of the players on the field right now, they're younger players, so penalties might be frequent.
5-yard penalty is going to make it 2nd and 12. Clough with the jet sweep handoff, but beautifully played there by looks to be
Number 25, Jack Ryan. Great stop. You know, one of the few times they've been able to stop the running backs of Highland.
Yeah, they've actually had some pretty good run defense success when, Highland's been going with some outside running plays or jet sweeps. It's just when they've been, running it up the middle, they've, had some troubles.
Yeah, their linebackers are definitely fast to get to the edge.
Yeah. 3rd and long here, 3rd and 19 for the Hawks. And they're calling it dead here. Another delay of game here.
Back another 5 yards.
The Hawks have been looking pretty good here in the second half, but this possession has not been one of their best here. A few lost yards on possessions, and let's see, 3rd and long here. Minimal gain, going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, the Coyotes defense really stepped up during this drive. They're finally stopping the Highland run game.
And one of the few times we've seen Highland getting pushed back in their own end zone.
Yeah, I think this might be the first time that they're inside their own 20.
It's going to be a 4th and 25 from their own 10-yard line here.
There's to be a bit of confusion to see what Highland will do here.
Be surprised to see 3 delay of games back to back. Yeah, there is some confusion here.
And that's a timeout for Highland.
And Highland with the timeout here. Yeah, so we have 3:24 here left in the 4th quarter. Just wanted to also mention to all our viewers to check out the Varsity Live post-game show. A lot of great content. We're going to be covering all the games in Arizona. Make sure to check that out. But as we come to the tail end of this game here, Roberto, if you could, who would you say, player of the game is? Some of the main impact players for Highland have been this game, or Campo Verde.
I would say the player of the game for Highland is going to be Cruz Cullimore. He's been the focus point of the run game, and the run game has not stopped from Highland. And then on the Coyote side of the ball, Trayson Shahan has really done the best he could today against a great Highland defense. He's done the most of what he can do.
Yeah, I would agree. I think, you couldn't really go wrong with any of Highland's running backs. I think you were spot on. I think Cruz Cullimore has had a great game. Peyton Gill at running backs also had a solid game. Big props to their offensive line. They've had a very clean game today.
Yeah, and the Coyote defense, yeah, they gave up 35 points, but they've been solid.
Yeah.
Highland has one of the best offenses in Arizona, so the Coyote defense held them.
And Campo Verde might be starting out this drive in the best field position they might have had this game. They're starting it in Highland territory, 1st and 10 on the Highland 40-yard line. Let's see if they can, with 3 minutes to go here in this game, send their fans home with a late-minute touchdown.
Yeah, they're definitely going to want to end the game on a high note.
And the QB is number 16, Tyler Grafficino. Back to snap. He's able to evade the rush. And a pass complete. Great play there by the QB to it looks to be number 28, Scott Ahalele, I believe.
Yeah, that was a great catch and great find by the quarterback. Really, the Coyotes have been at the best when their quarterbacks are on the move.
Yeah, I was just going to say they've had a lot of success when their QB's on the run. Because you can only really do so much as a defense. You're taught to, be disciplined, but when it turns into a backyard football play like that, there's a lot of chaos on the field, and that worked out well for Campo Verde, as it is 1st and 10 on the Highland 17-yard line. Ooh, and a loss on the play there. Great play by number 68 on Highland, I believe. Elisha Gaw.
Yeah, what a great play. Again, their run defense has been incredible. I think that's the first time we mentioned him, but their whole defensive line has been pretty good.
Yeah, and that makes it a 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line. The Coyotes have 3 wide receivers out to the left. Bootleg out to the left as well. Receiver open and catch is made. Good play there for a gain.
Yeah, the Coyotes, once again, their offense is best when their quarterbacks are moving. I think these are some of the only deep throws so far in the game that Highland has allowed.
And catch made there by number 83, Carter Skousen. That makes it a 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5 on the Highland 10-yard line. Roberto, you got to think here, even if they don't succeed there, they're going to go for it on 4th down. This is, 4-down territory.
Yeah, I think they want to score a touchdown here.
QB out to the right, stumbles, and it is incomplete. Nearly finding the tight end there, Scott Ahalele.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, he's had some good plays this game, the tight end. A few big gains, a few first downs there, and it was nearly a touchdown, first of the game for the Coyotes. And that makes it 4th and 5 here with a little more than a minute to go. It's more likely than not it's going to be the Coyotes' final chance to score in this game. Let's see if they can get it done. Running back in motion. And they hit the tight end, who is really close to the sticks. Let's see if they gave it to him.
Gotti Alele with the reception from Grapanino.
Yeah, it looks.
And Coyote.
Yeah, it is going to be marked short. That's unfortunate. It was close.
Ah, that is a tough break there. I mean, 5 yards there. Looked at he must have gotten 4.5 yards there. Tough break there for the Coyotes.
Yeah, their fans definitely wanted to see them score a touchdown.
Great effort there by the receiver, though. He was stretching the hand out with the football, trying to get that first down. Didn't work for him, but
Yeah, and it was a great play design also, just a couple inches short.
under a minute to play here. Highland has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line. And it is a short run gain.
Yeah, tonight's game started with Highland running the ball, and it's gonna end with that. Just a great game by Highland.
Yeah, they've had a very clean game, you know. I'm just trying to think. I believe they've only had one turnover, which was the fumble. But besides that, they've had a very clean game here. Their running game's been very solid. Their defense, very disciplined. They've had a solid game, and I think a lot to take away from, you know, definitely a tough opponent in Campo Verde. They didn't make it easy for them tonight.
Yeah, the defense was very disciplined. I don't think they had a penalty at all this game.
Another short gain, and it looks like that is the last play of the game. The offense and defense are walking off the field. You know, it's been a great game here tonight. A lot to take from both sides. The Campo Verde fans are surely here in attendance cheering on their fans. But we had a great game here tonight. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching in attendance, our field correspondents, our cameramen. This is Kavir Siddhartha.
This is Roberto Astorga.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great night.